Are you ready to turn your passion for wellness into a profitable business? Of course you are. But I know business building can feel overwhelming. I know the to-do list can get so long that it stops you from ever getting started. And I know it can seem like getting clients and building an audience is almost impossible these days. But it doesn't have to be that way. And so in this episode, I'm going to share with you the 7 simple action items you can take right now to start and grow a profitable wellness business without working more hours or adding more stress. So let's dive in. Hey there, I'm Shawn Mynar, and this is Unstuck Entrepreneur. I'm a former nutritionist who turned a struggling, stressful nutrition practice into a thriving, freedom-filled online business where I work from home in my sweatpants while reaching and helping thousands of people all at the same time. Now I'm obsessed with showing other heart-centered coaches, practitioners, and solopreneurs how to build a business and life they love. Consider this podcast your safe space to learn both the inner work and practical strategies required to build the impactful, profitable business of your dreams. No hustle, grind, or long hours required. That's right, hustle culture, not welcome here. Let's get into today's session. Hey there, friends. Welcome back to the Unstuck Entrepreneur podcast. So grateful to have you here. Thank you for being here as always. Today is going to be a little bit different. I am going to play for you the recording of the live workshop I did this week about 7 ways to actually make money in your wellness business. So I know a lot of you were there live. I know a lot of you may have watched the recording, but I still wanted to share it with you here for those that couldn't make it to either or haven't had the chance to listen in, and for those that just want a reminder already. I mean, it was a lot of information in a short period of time, and it's just one of those things that you need to listen to over and over again to really let it all sink in and to really let your ideas flow. So having it here as a podcast episode gives you the chance to do that. You can listen to it over and over again. You can rewind, you can fast forward, you can do whatever you want, but I want to make sure that the information I shared in that live workshop is available for you here to listen to for the first time or to re-listen to whenever you want. And just so you know, that live workshop kicked off a 4-day enrollment period for Holistic Business Starter, which is my business program specifically designed for wellness business owners, and really even more specifically designed for the new, or let's call it intermediate, wellness business owner. Those of you that want to turn your passion for wellness into a business and haven't started yet, or are just getting started and not quite sure what your first or next step should be, or for those of you who have a wellness business, but it's hard or complicated, or it's not going as planned, and you're realizing you probably need a little bit more strategy and organization and ideas and marketing and business advice, that kind of thing. I have a program specifically designed for you, and it is open for enrollment today. If you are listening to this when it airs, you have a few more days to save your spot for the winter 2022 class. And this will be the only time that it is being offered until fall 2022, 6 months from now. So this is your chance to actually get the help that you need, because what I can tell you for sure is that building a business is not a DIY project. It is not something for you to waste your valuable time and energy figuring out how to do when there are people, myself included, that have been there, done that truly understand the business that you want and how to get there, because I've done it. I've been in your shoes and I have done it, and I've learned along the way, and now I've put it all into this nice, pretty little package called the Holistic Business Starter for you to learn. And I will be with you every step of the way. There's the option for a self-study, or you can do the community and coaching and get access to live coaching calls and the community full of super supportive, amazing people who are doing the same thing. They're building the business too, and you can bounce ideas off of and get advice and support. There's just so much that you need that is in this program, and it is available to you right now. So head to shawnmynar.com/business to sign up and get started and get going and have that successful business, have that profitable, impactful, freedom-filled business that you desire in 6 months. Instead of waiting and doing it on your own and putting it off and procrastinating and all these things that we do, and that's totally normal and natural, but it's only because you don't know what to do. And imagine how it would feel if you had a plan of action, if you knew your next 5 or 10 steps, if you felt comfortable and confident in your business and the direction it was going and who you help and how you help them. And as you can see, I'm super passionate about this because I know how important this work is. And I'm just thrilled to have you all in the group. So again, shawnmynar.com/business. You have a few days to enroll. And if not, then just get on the wait list for the next round. But head over there and get involved. Now is the time for you to have the business of your dreams. All right, my friends, with that, I'm going to turn it over to the recording of the live workshop. Again, it's live. It was on Zoom. There was chatting, there was stuff coming in, and we were just having a conversation. So it might be a little different than being on the actual live video, but you'll still get so much benefit from listening to this recording of a live workshop. So let's take it away. Hey guys, thanks so much for being here. Today, we are going to talk about 7 ways to actually make money in your wellness business that does not involve adding more hours to your day or more stress to your life. In fact, we're hoping to reduce the stress, increase the confidence, increase the fulfillment that you have in your business and all that good stuff. So you actually feel really good about what you're doing. You're fulfilling on your passion and purpose and all that good stuff. That is the ultimate goal. So here is, let me get this going here. All right, so welcome. You are in the right place right here, right now. If you are excited to make an impact in the wellness space, but have no idea where to start or how to actually make money doing that. If you have an established wellness business, but you're not sure if it will ever provide the financial freedom that you desire, you're spending all of your time trying to figure out how to run a business, all these back-end things, all the business stuff, instead of doing what you love and what you actually set out to do when you started this business, which is to help people, specifically with their health, their wellness in all regards. And you're starting your business, you're trying to start your business, but you didn't realize it would be this hard to get clients, to make money, to have everything up and running, and it all just is starting to feel overwhelming. Or you followed your calling and got certified, or you're about to be certified, but you're not even using your new knowledge yet because of this business stuff. That is who we're talking to today, because I have so many things that are going to help you out. So many tips and tools, things I've learned myself over the past years that are going to help you so much. So my friends, are you ready to step into your power and confidently go after the business that you really want? To know exactly what to do to start, grow, and scale your own wellness business, to build an audience full of dream clients that eagerly engage with your work, to implement systems in your business that keep it humming along even when you're away from your screen. So, hey, you don't have to work all the time. You don't have to be connected to your device all the time in order to make money. That is really cool. And most importantly, to have a business that creates more time and flexibility and financial freedom and fulfillment in your life. Are you guys ready? If you are ready, type in yes into the chat box. Are you ready? I need to know this. It's important. Are we ready? Let's do it. Love it, love it, love it. We're ready. We're so ready. Okay, cool. Hello to all of my friends out there. I am Shawn. Some of you may not know me very well. Some of you may have known me for years. But either way, let me reintroduce myself. I am a former nutritionist and personal trainer. I started my very own wellness business over 9 years ago now. I am a podcaster. I am an online educator, and I love, love, love helping other wellness pros start and grow their businesses to be one that complements their lives and what they want, and becomes a really fun and fulfilling adventure for them, and not this like struggle bus thing that so often businesses can feel like, especially when you're first starting out and you don't know what the heck you're doing. Over this entire time, basically my entire career, if I think all the way back to when I wasn't even in wellness, but was still just starting out fresh from college, my whole passion and purpose has always been to help other people go after what they want, go after their dreams, reach their fullest potential, and really live a life that is on purpose, that is fulfilled, where they wake up and they're excited and they're not just living in this kind of like autopilot mode. I really want everyone, all of us, myself included, to live that life that feels really good to them. I am, just as a personal note, self-diagnosed chocoholic. I literally eat chocolate every single day of my life, and I love it, and it's amazing. I am an overprotective dog mom to two doggos who are out right now on a hike, so hopefully you won't hear them barking, but you might. You never know. And I am an expert homemade oat milk latte maker. If we were having this conversation at my house right now, we would definitely be having oat milk lattes or whatever you desire. I am an expert latte maker in general. So that is me. I also, in case you don't know already, I have a podcast, Unstuck Entrepreneur Podcast. So make sure you head over there and subscribe if you're not already. And you can always hang out with me and chat away over on Instagram at Unstuck Entrepreneur. So here's what we're going to do today. We're going to identify what's really getting in the way of you and your successful, profitable business. And I want to emphasize this: identify what's really getting in the way of you and your successful, profitable business, because it's probably not what you think if we really dive into it. Learn how to effortlessly attract your dream client to your work and turn them into paying clients. Break down all the potential income possibilities you have at your fingertips as a wellness business, which are abundant. So many possibilities that you aren't even considering right now, that makes it so fun and freeing to have a wellness business. And on the same note, find out how to turn your income from limited to limitless with passive income opportunities, because most of the possibilities you have at your fingertips don't involve time and energy from you on a regular basis, which is awesome. Decide on the action steps you need to take so you can start making the income and impact you really want. And see if my wellness business program, Holistic Business Starter, is a good fit for you and your business. We'll go over that towards the end, and you can see if it's something that would help you on your business journey. So I'm going to do some case studies today. The first one being mine. This is me in January of 2013 when I quit my very comfortable job to start my own wellness business. I was at the time a personal trainer, and I wanted to do in-home personal training sessions. So drive around to people's houses and bring the workouts to them. I had no clue what I was doing. I had $0 in my bank account. I had no entrepreneurial experience besides like one elective class I took in college years ago. I had nothing. But I knew I wanted to help people in a way that I couldn't being in a corporate setting, having other people tell me what I had to do. That just didn't fly with me. I actually, at this particular time when I made the leap, I had a boss that I just did not connect with. I did not agree with. We really butted heads. He wanted me to do this like sales spiel kind of weird stuff, and I just wasn't going to do it because it's just not me. And so that I'm so grateful for that experience. And I'm so grateful for him, because that led me to be like, nope, I'm done. I'm going to do my own thing and I'm going to figure this out myself. And that's what it really came down to. I had this intense desire to never work for someone else again, to never have someone tell me how I should be doing what I know I'm already really good at doing. And let me just do what I'm supposed to do. And let me help people in a way that I know I can't do with someone else breathing down my neck. And so thank goodness for all of that, because it got me to where I am today, which is, 9 years later, I've now had 3 top-rated podcasts. You can see those at the top there that have had now over 5 million podcast downloads. And I've helped thousands of people with their help. Like, I just could not have done that in any other way except for my own business. And to be able to create these programs in nutrition and gut health and hormone health and mindset and now business that I could not have done in any other capacity. And so to be able to say that I have impacted thousands of people is just this, like, it brings chills into my body to know that that was possible. And to do it all while I work part-time hours that complement my life and what I want to do and give me the ability to live the life that I want. The financial freedom and security that, of course, is a big desire for all of us. And I've been able to travel the world for my business as well and speak at health conferences and in front of thousands of people too, which is just something I could never have imagined and just wouldn't have happened if I didn't take a chance on myself and build the business that I wanted to have. And my income in that time, of course, as you know, you can see the first couple of years, major struggle bus, couldn't figure it out. I really had this focus on working with one-on-one clients. And, you know, that was great. And so great for both of us, such a good experience, but it was hard to make money and be able to create this lifestyle that I wanted to have. I kind of had to be always working in order to make any sort of income. And it was very draining, and it was really hard for my body and my energy and all that stuff. And so then based on everything that I'm going to share with you today, in that time, you can see 2016, 2017, 2018, and moving forward now, even into today, I implemented what I'm sharing with you today. And I had massive changes, like pretty quickly. And I don't want to be one of those people that's like, oh yeah, all of a sudden I had this overnight success. I don't want to be that, but it kind of happened that way. And I'm so obviously grateful for that. But it also is it's just proof in what I'm going to share with you today and the power of how it works and can and will work for you. So I promised I would share my tax documents. So this is proof that in 2016, I don't know if you guys can see this, but I'll make sure I'll read it. 2016 at the left was $15,000 a year. That was my income, $15,000 a year. So to say I max out my credit cards, now you can see why. 2017, it was 187,727. So you can see big jump there. That's over 10xing my income for that year. And then the following year, $324,000, 887. And I promise you, it is because I did what I'm going to share with you today. Because what I want you to know is that I am not special. I am not lucky. I didn't have this team behind me. I didn't have funding or investors or anything like that. I was not trained in launching, marketing, or selling. Nothing that I'm going to share with you today did I know when I started my business, or quite frankly, even when I started having some big transitions. I just started doing it naturally. And now I want to share it with you because I know that it is 100% possible for you too. I know that. And I know people hear this all the time, but it is true that if I can do it, I promise you that you can do it too. There's nothing special about me, or there's no luck that I have that you don't. So how did I do it? Well, I can tell you that I'm going to show you the practical things that I did today, but in reality, this is what I really did. I confronted my fears. I got out of my own way. I put myself out there imperfectly and awkwardly. I did not wait until I had the perfect Instagram feed or the perfect website or this or that, all these things that we can just wait to like put ourselves out there until it's ready. I didn't do that. I just started putting myself out there. I made mistakes, tons and tons and tons of mistakes. I still do almost every day. And I learned from them. I invested in myself. I asked for help, which is extremely, extremely hard for me to do. And I decided that my dream would absolutely be my reality. And I want you to make this your moment too. I want you to decide to show up, decide to take action, decide to go after your purpose, passions, and dreams, decide to invest in what's actually important to you, decide that you're capable, and decide to make it happen. So who is ready to make this your moment? I want you to promise me right now, right here, to make this your moment. Who is in? Who is ready to make this their moment? Give me a yes, give me a why, give me a thumbs up, give me a me. It's not complicated. It is not hard. It doesn't have to be stressful and overwhelming. It does not have to be. I promise you that. Okay. Just decide to take action, decide to make it happen. This is an important slide that I want to take a few minutes on because I need you to know this from the start, what I teach and why I teach it. Success in business is a combination of these three things. And most business owners go straight to the strategy, go straight to the to-dos, and skip over this inner work that is required to be a business owner, to have success. And then they struggle. They continue to struggle. And so I need you to know I will never talk about business and not talk about the mindset and energy required to be in business, to have the business that you want, to reach the success that you desire. And if you have any business coach or mentor or anything like that they don't teach this stuff, they don't talk about this stuff, then I would question them because it is true. And this is what I see the vast majority of people do wrong when they start their business. They go to all this practical stuff, and we're going to talk about a lot of it today. But if you're not doing this pre-work, this inner work, then you can apply all of the practical strategies to your business that you want, and you're still going to struggle. Because it really comes down to this inner work. Because first, mindset, for every external result that you are looking to have, there is inner work to do. Your energy, if you want to get woo, if you're into being a little more woo, your vibration, your energy. We are all energy, because how you show up in your business determines who and what you will attract and how it will feel to you. So again, you can attract a business that is hard and overwhelming and a struggle and super stressful, or you could attract a business that is exciting and aligning and freeing. It's up to you. And then, of course, strategy. Yes, I love talking business strategy. We're going to talk about it a lot today because sometimes the how isn't always clear. And in business, like most of the time, the how is not always clear. And that's why we're in the position that we're in. So let's get into it. We're going to jump right in with the mindset piece of this. Just one, there's a lot, but I want to give you a taste because we're talking about money today. And the number one thing keeping you from making more money is your mind. The number one thing. And this goes back to the idea of you going through everything else we're doing. We have 6 more tips to talk about today that are all really pretty practical things for you to do in your business. And you go through and you do all of them and you still don't make any money. Guess what? Because number one hasn't been addressed. You haven't thought about your money blocks. You haven't really done any of that work. And we spent a lot of time. There's a whole section in Holistic Business Starter about your money mindset. And there will actually even be other ways that, another special gift I'll give you to really help you dissolve those money blocks. But first, let's find out if you have them. Now, are you human? Then you probably have money blocks. If it just is the way it is. We all do. In the society that we live in today, we all do. And some things, this is just like a snapshot of all the ways that your money blocks could show up and your thoughts and actions and words, but these are just a few. I'm not blank enough to have money, to be wealthy, to make $1 million. It could be any. I'm not young enough. I'm not old enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not thin enough. I mean, it could be anything. We say really weird things to ourselves. I just want to help people. I don't care about money, which is a huge one in the wellness industry. Yes, we want to help people, but it's like we almost think that it needs to be a this or that. I can help people or I can make a lot of money. We don't feel like it could be both. I'll be happy. I'll feel more secure. I'll take more risks. Once I make money, life becomes easier with more money. Success is measured by the amount of money I make. I have to work hard to make money. My financial gain is someone else's loss. Another big one. I want to make lots of money. Wanting to make lots of money is selfish and greedy. I'll turn into a bad person. If I have a bunch of money, I'm not materialistic. I don't need extra cash. So do you know that any of these are some things that you might be saying to yourself, especially when it comes time to put a price tag on your services or ask for a sale or anything like that that involves money and your business? Who thinks they might have some money blocks? Yeah, totally resonates, right? We all have them. It is just part of being who we are. And that's fine. Yeah, hard to ask for the sale for sure. And, there's so much to the asking for a sale thing. And even just the things that we'll talk about today will help with that so much. But just keep in mind that it's not a problem. It's not you. You're not doing anything wrong. You didn't ever do anything wrong. Most of the time they come from our parents or our grandparents. They are just sticking around, and it's just something that is deeply ingrained in us, in our subconscious, that sometimes we don't even know that it's there. We don't even know that that's what we're doing, that that's what we're saying, that that's how we're acting. And so, the question always becomes, well, then how do I dissolve these money blocks? What do I do about this? And like I said, so much that we can do. Tons we'll do together in Holistic Business Starter, but here are some things that you can do to start. And I just have to say that this really is just the beginning. I could do an entire week-long conference about money blocks and money mindset, but here's what you can do. First of all, you have to acknowledge and be open to the idea of your money blocks, your current money story, and see how it's been playing out for you. Just get curious. Yes, I do have a hard time asking for the sale or charging appropriately, but why? What is the story behind that? Because that is the action that's being shown in your reality and your experience, but there's a reason behind that. There's an underlying belief. You don't deserve to make money. Perhaps you aren't capable of being rich or being wealthy. There's a lot of things that could be going on there, but seeing it in action and being able to really understand what is underneath the surface there is the easiest way to release it, because you can't release what you don't know is there. And so becoming aware and acknowledging it is so important. And then recognizing what money actually is. So are you allowing or blocking the flow? Money, just like everything else, is energy. It is always in motion, just like all energy. We all are always in this vibrational motion that's going on. And I love to think of money as just like this thing that is flowing. It's similar to electricity behind the walls. It's there. You can't see it, but it's always moving around. And as soon as you plug in that lamp and flip it on, you're going to get light. But if you don't plug in the lamp and just flip it on, nothing's going to happen. So you can kind of think of it like, are you plugged in to the energy that is money, or are you just unplugged and hoping to switch on the light and nothing is happening? And it is all based on how you act, feel, think, describe, talk about money. You can talk about it and I can't afford that. That's way too expensive. No one will ever pay me that. This just isn't going to work. How am I ever going to make enough money? Not plugged in. Or you could think about it in terms of, I deserve this. I am capable of this. This is a good measure of the value I'm going to provide. I am capable of having a business that makes money. It's all about changing those stories and really getting to the point where you feel it in your body too. You can change the story and just say things just to say it, but really getting to the point where you experience it physically is so important. And that will become your new money story. And then from there, you practice it. You don't just say it, you practice it to the point where you feel it and you feel that confidence and really that joy that comes from having this new money story. So those are just a quick ways to get started. Again, so much more that we can do with that, and we will. And I just love it. I love talking about money blocks because we all have them. So it's something that we all need to become more aware of. Number 2, speak directly to your dream client, because when you try to help everyone, you end up helping no one. And if you know me, I am a huge fan of talking about the niche talk, niche, ideal customer. We call it dream clients in Holistic Business Starter, because when you have a dream client, it gives you so much clarity for you. And that is guaranteed to make your business, attracting clients, getting paid, all the things that you want in your business so much easier, because you know who you're talking to, but also it makes it so much easier for your clients to know that you are the one that they want to work with. So we have to have that reciprocal relationship where someone knows that they are getting the right person. They are speaking to the specialist that they want for their specific problem. And having a dream client will do that. Most people think that they are being specific enough especially in the wellness space with their dream client. And I can tell you that you're not. And it's so hard in the wellness industry in particular, because you can help so many people and you want to help so many people. And you know that so many people need your help. And so it feels counterintuitive. It feels wrong to limit who you're helping and who you're talking to. And so like there's so constant, I see it constantly, so many people in the wellness space who keep it super broad. But you have to remember that everyone at this time has a specific problem that they want solved. And they are not going to pick someone who has pinned themselves to be a generalist. Like, oh, I help with this and this and this and this and this. And they're like, okay, well then it doesn't seem like you're an expert in my problem then. So I'm going to go find someone who is. So we have to find that one person and that one problem we solve, knowing that there's actually thousands, probably millions of people who have that one problem. So these are the questions, very basic. We'll get into this deeper later on, but who is your dream client? So who do you help and how do you help them? Answer those questions. And then who specifically do you help? I want you to take it one step deeper. Who specifically do you help? One more notch. And then how specifically do you help them? One more notch. And in Holistic Business Starter, we create your dream client statement. And that one statement, we kind of have this equation, we put it all together. That one statement will absolutely change everything for you and will guide you to know who you're talking to, but then also guide the right clients to your work just with one statement. So this is case study number 2, Nikki and Mel of A New You Wellness. They are childhood best friends that got together. Both are holistic health coaches and now run a business together. And when Nikki and Mel came into HBS, they knew they wanted to help people, but they didn't know who they wanted to help. They didn't know how they wanted to help them. They were very much in this place in the wellness world where it's like, man, we just learned so much in our program. We can help so many people. It's like almost overwhelming the amount of people that we can help and how we can help these people. So it kept them really feeling really stuck. Like they couldn't get any traction or any momentum going in their business because they simply couldn't figure out who they're talking to and how should I be talking to these people? What do I really want to be doing with this knowledge I just got? And so they went through HBS and got really clear on that dream client. And then as soon as they did that, it was like the floodgates opened and they were finally able to put all of this work out there. They have a podcast. They now have a quiz specifically for that person. They have a mini course, the Mindset Reset, which is a passive income opportunity. They are launching their group coaching program next week. They have put out weekly blog posts. They put out biweekly newsletters. It's like everything came up and came out and was available to them, but only after they did that work. It's like they had all of this information right there, but not knowing who they wanted to talk to or what they really wanted their business to serve left them feeling stuck. And all they had to do was figure that out, and it all came out so perfectly. All right, number 3, be generous AF. Providing high quality, valuable, free content is essential to making more money. Yes, it is true. If anyone has heard that 80-20 rule, 80% of your business is free content, 20% is paid, that is pretty accurate. So you can consider that. And this is where for this part of our little talk today, we're talking about the email list. So what are some ways that you can provide some free, valuable, keyword valuable content to your dream client in exchange for their email list or for their email address, which at this point we're also protective of. Like, we're not just going to give anyone our email, and definitely not for something that we don't find extremely valuable. So at this point, we can almost put a price tag on our email or on your client's email to say, you know, their email list is, or their, God, I keep saying that, their email address is worth like $50. So how can I create something that would be in exchange for that? And then from there, you're creating valuable content and connecting with them regularly. So here's how it looks. we like to think that it would look like your dream client stumbling upon your website, your Instagram feed, reading about what you do. They get into your about page and then immediately sending you an email and demanding to throw thousands of dollars at you for your services. That's what we hope it will look like. And wouldn't that be lovely? But the reality is that your dream client finds you on Instagram after a hashtag search. They reluctantly hit follow because they don't really want to follow anybody. And then once they do follow you, they barely even see any of your posts because, algorithm stuff and whatever. And so they spend months kind of in your orbit, but not really. They finally see a post of yours of a free offer that actually interests them. So they reluctantly give you their email address in order to get that free content. And then they occasionally read your email newsletters for a while and finally get into listening to your podcast or watching some of your videos, realize that you have a solution to the problem that they have, and now they start considering signing up. This is called know, like, and trust. It is the basis of everything that we do inside HBS. Know, like, and trust. People need to know you, like you, and trust you before they will work with you, before they will pay you for your services, especially as a service-based business. Okay, so consider that. Just know that, it would be great to have this dream where people just throw money at us that barely know us. But the reality is they need to know you. And so that's where this being generous AF comes into play, because that gives you the chance to create that connection with somebody. So you're going to create an epic freebie that your dream client can't wait to get their hands on. Again, this is something we will do together in HBS. You will give them a warm welcome. This is through a nice, really well-crafted, really well thought out email sequence that comes, it's automated. You don't have to do anything on your end, but they will get over the course of a week or so some really great extra resources from you now that they have gotten into your world, and a nice warm welcome. And then you continue the connection over a period of time. You reach out to them regularly via email with more helpful info. This would be your email newsletter. So how do we feel? Does anyone have any input on how you feel about an email list, about sending emails, email newsletters, freebies to get people's emails? What are we thinking? Maggie, the money is ultimately in the list. And yes, that is what I really want to get out there for you guys. Just like, let's just do it and let you know that the money is in the email list. You are going to make the money that you want to make because of your email list. That is where it will come into play. Jen says she is fairly terrified, actually worried about coming up with good content regularly. Yeah, that's really interesting, Jen. And you are not alone in thinking that. That is one of the biggest things that I hear from people is like, how will I know what to say? And I truly believe that that is an ego fear that you are having that is keeping, it's like one of those blocks. And so that like, if I think this, then I won't have to take the next step. But as soon as you take the next step and as soon as you commit to doing this, I promise you, you will have an endless supply of information to share with these people. And it's not like you have to, write out this super long email with all your tips into one email, just a short, sweet something with a tip or a product you're loving or something you're currently doing, or gosh, there's like so many ideas. So just know that it is one of those things that once you get started, you will not have the problem. The problem is coming because you haven't gotten started. Shalia, the know, like, trust is what brought me here today. Absolutely. Not to toot my own horn, but I am committed to the know, like, and trust. I don't care how long it takes for you to know, like, and trust me, but I am committed to building that relationship with every single one of you. And I love it. It's really fun. So yeah, it does totally work. Yeah. So there's more. So Nikki, who was just the case study number 2, is here. And she says once you know your dream client, the ideas are way easier to come up with. And that is so true for Jen and Jenny. Part of the reason why you don't know what you're going to say in your emails is because you haven't gotten clear enough on your dream client. That is a huge, huge point. Thanks, Nikki. And let's move on to Maggie, who is here today. Also, she is case study number 3. Just to give you a little bit of background on Maggie. So she's been in HBS since September 2020. And when she started, she had 310 people on her Instagram and 28 people on her email list. And I will never forget Maggie because she had like so many ideas and so many things like already created in her business. And she just wasn't putting them out there. She was just like, Maggie, I don't know, maybe you can tell me why, because I still don't understand why. But she was like so caught up in all of the business hustle culture that she couldn't just like release it all and just like put stuff out there. It was the most fascinating thing. Like she had programs and memberships and all these things created in the background. Okay, so she calls it creation procrastination. That is what she was doing, which totally worked for her because she was procrastinating big time. But here's a really interesting thing that happened in her business. She got really super, super clear and really defined on a very specific dream client and created a really highly valuable freebie for this person. In fact, she had someone that after they signed up for the freebie actually reached out to her and said, I cannot believe you're giving this away for free. And that is when you know you have an amazing freebie. So she did that and put it out and then spoke directly to those people who are very specific. Like you'd think there's not even maybe that many people out there that would be this person, but they are. And these are kind of health practitioners that are interested in anti-diet philosophy and want to put that into their practice. And so she put this out there and look at what happened to the amount of people that signed up for her email list, signed up for the freebie. She was kind of flatlining there a little bit, started talking more about it, got more interest, and then really put it out there and skyrocketed in like a matter of days because she got super clear on who she wanted to help. And it was very specific, and then created that freebie, put it out into the world, and there you go. And Maggie also has a podcast, the Influencer Podcast. And as you can see, I just wanted to put this here. I took this screenshot a while ago, so I know now this is way more. I think she has almost 4,500 people on her Instagram and almost 900 people on her email list. And in this time, her business in revenue has also increased by 500%. So it is proof. It's not just like create all this free stuff, get all these people on your email list and never make money. It's like, no, there is a purpose behind this, and it is to make more money. And so yes, thank you, Maggie. I'll just read this. I'm a physician in the 9-diet space, and I work with other health professionals who want to adopt this model of care for their own clients, but their clients keep getting told by their doctors to lose weight. That is what she does. That is what the freebie is. If you want it, go grab it. She's at Maggie Landis, MD, so you can head over there. But as you can see, it works. It is not complicated. It might seem like that right now. And if it does, then that just means you need some support and some guidance. That's all it means. It is not complicated, I promise. Number 4, we're going to do kind of number 4 and 5 together, which is build multiple revenue streams. So I want to know from you guys, what do you see as some of your revenue streams? Do you want to do one-on-one clients? Do you want a group coaching program? Do you want an online course? Do you want to do workshops? What do you think you want to do in your business to get some money? What are you guys thinking? Online courses, workshops and online courses, groups, some one-on-one clients. Yes. Online courses, workshops and groups, head nutrition at a university. I do one-on-one coaching and group programs. So as you can see, most of you, pretty much all of you, want to have more than one revenue stream. And that is what you have to do to make money, because creating more opportunities for your clients to work with you means you make more money. So here are just some options: one-on-one client packages, group coaching programs, ebook sales, paid workshops, sponsorships and ads, brand partnerships, summit participation, and online courses. So I just want to, because I don't want this to seem overwhelming, like, oh my gosh, now I have to create all of these things in my business and I'm never going to be able to do this. I hope you don't feel that way. Don't let this conversation overwhelm you. Instead, I want you to imagine your business and your bank account if you got creative and started having more opportunities for someone to work with you. Because let's just say that you are starting your business and you want to take one-on-one clients. And I will tell you that one-on-one clients are a great way to start your business. They are a quick way to get some income going for your business, because you don't need to, create a whole course or anything like that in order to get started. But let's just say that you aren't able to have that full client calendar right away, which is typically the case. It takes some time to build up your client roster and you need to make more money. So what would it look like if you also had an ebook selling in the background for, maybe it's $20, $30, but still you have that income that's coming in that you don't have to do anything in order to receive except for, set up your systems and occasionally talk about it and that kind of thing? What if you had a group coaching program instead of doing only focusing on one-on-one clients? What if you hosted a paid workshop for $50, $100 and had people come and pay you to do something like this, but in a paid format? I just want you to know that if things aren't going well financially for you and you're focusing on the one-on-one client situation, there's a lot that you can do in the meantime and also still get some one-on-one clients. And I hope that helps you feel more excited about your possibilities and not more overwhelmed. And we're going to go back to that slide in a second, because I want to include that, as you can see, most of those things are not requiring work and attention from you all the time. And this is where we talk about passive income. This is where we talk about making money while you sleep or while you're helping a client or you take a week off or you're on vacation or wherever it is, having a situation in your business that doesn't require work and energy from you all the time, because you don't have to work to make money. And that is a money belief that we typically have. And hey, now we're talking about our new money story. So the first time I actually made money in my sleep, this is so embarrassing. Canva did not exist. So this is why it looks the way that it does. This was when I had a nutrition business focused on digestive health. My name was Wellbelly at the time for my business. And this was a Real Food Jumpstart. It was a 28-day real food program. It was for $28. I did not have an audience. I had a very small email list. It was basically my friends and family and past clients and things like that. And I had a personal Facebook page. I used my personal Facebook page, which is like people I knew from college and high school friends and acquaintances I met at like the bar, just very random people. Back in the day, that's how, I don't know if you still use Facebook, but that's how it was. And I just posted about this on my personal page. And I woke up one day and I had made $28 in my sleep. It actually happened in my sleep, my first sale ever that was passive. And it was the coolest experience ever. And that was really just so enlightening for me because, at that point, from that point on, I knew I could make as much money as I wanted because I had the ability to make income in my sleep or whenever I was doing anything else. And that was so cool. And this went on to make a decent chunk of change as I continued the 28-day Real Food Jumpstart and promoting that on my personal Facebook page and then eventually on Instagram and things like that. It was just so cool. And this is possible for you too. So I want to go back quickly and talk about how you can make this happen. If you have an ebook, maybe you post it on your website and put a link to PayPal and you just talk about it. You share about it on your emails, you share about it on your Instagram, your personal Facebook page, whatever audience you have, and you just talk about it. Maybe you have a paid workshop and you send emails to register for your paid workshop and you post about it on social media and let people know, like, there are just so many options. Brand partnerships. If you have a brand of something that you know and love and you use regularly, almost all brands at this point have an affiliate program. Sign up for that affiliate program and start talking about it. As you're using it and what you love about it, you can even this is a great topic for a newsletter, talking about a brand that you love and how you use it. Do that, make a little change as you get people to buy it. That is a really great opportunity. And you can make some significant passive income from brand partnerships these days. You can create a course, have it running in the background all the time if it's more of a DIY type course, or you can host a group coaching program, which everyone here probably knows that I love group coaching programs. There's so many options and you can generate passive income. Number 6, follow the rule of 7. People have to know about your paid offer to pay you. And this is probably the number one thing that I see besides not having a dream client is that you're not talking about what you do and how you can help people enough. So the rule of 7 in the general, this is just general business and marketing rule. I did not make this up. It takes an average of 7 interactions with your brand before a purchase will take place. 7 interactions. That's a lot. So you just saying once or twice, hey, I take clients for this and I do this and I have this program, I have this course, I have this paid workshop once or twice or 3 or 5 times is not enough. You have to follow the rule of 7. You have to be consistently sharing about what you do. And here we are with case study number 4. This is Carolina Areola, who just graduated as a naturopathic doctor. And she actually came into Holistic Business Starter before she had graduated. And she had nothing set up. She had no Instagram, no TikTok, nothing. But then once she graduated and she could take client or patients specifically, she went all in and followed the rule of 7, started posting on social media very regularly, still didn't have really anything set up. She had a little bit of a website, but hadn't really done a whole lot, but she used social media to her advantage and used the rule of 7. And as you can see, she now has 1,258 followers on Instagram, 2,140 followers on TikTok. She's really gotten into TikTok. But what's cool about this is she has gotten clients just from this. All of her clients, all of her patients right now are from social media. And it is not because she posts regularly or not sort of like kind of sporadically and just kind of posts whatever. She posts very specifically about what she does, who she can help, how she can help them. And in every single post, she says, I'm signed up for a free consultation. I'm doing a free 15-minute consults right now. Let me know if you have any questions about how I can help you, in every single post. So eventually people are going to read that 7 times, maybe 10 times, maybe 20 times, and eventually reach out to her. And that is how she has gotten clients from the bat as soon as she was ready and open for business. Super cool. And look, you get followers too. And lastly, number 7, master magnetic messaging. Knowing how to actually sell means you'll actually sell something. A lot of us don't know how to sell, and that is not our fault. We are not trained. Why would we know that? But it takes some messaging to really understand and be able to do that. So what is messaging? Messaging in the business world refers to the words, phrases, and language we use to communicate and connect deeply with our dream clients. Through messaging, we can help our audience understand how we can help them, why they need what we have to offer, the transformation that will happen when they take us up on that offer, and the risks involved if they don't pursue that offer. So basically, it's how your dream clients know that you get them. That is so important. The know, like, and trust factor. Here we are again. How do you get them? And essentially, messaging will become and is your marketing material. That's really all you need to have amazing marketing is good messaging. I made this up on the fly. It's not very good, but here, this will give you an example. Which one do you think would get more interest? I work with women going through menopause to ease their hormonal transition and menopause symptoms through diet and lifestyle changes. When you sign up for my one-on-one client package, you'll get 2 sessions per month with a customized nutrition supplement and lifestyle protocol to follow based on your needs. Cool, great. Not bad. Sounds interesting, but listen. Menopause is no joke. It's like you wake up one morning and you're a completely different person. You're hot, you're tired, you're grumpy. All you want to do is sleep. But then when bedtime comes, you're wide awake, sweating through your PJs. And what is up with your weight? You haven't changed a thing, but the scale is all over the place. Clearly, something is up with your hormones. And if you don't figure it out quickly, you may lose your sanity, not to mention all your friends and loved ones. Give me 3 months and I'll guide you through your own customized menopause protocol so you can feel like yourself again. Which one? Which one has a better connection? Which one feels like, oh my gosh, this person gets me. How does she know that's exactly how I feel? I'm sweating through my PJs. Oh my gosh, this is so crazy. I have to learn more. That's what we want. And we can do it simply with our words. And all it takes is going back to your dream client and really, really knowing them. And I have a whole 29 question, like it is this Bible essentially of magnetic messaging that will become your marketing material inside HBS. And it has all these questions that really helps you get to know your dream client. And then you can take that information and put it into all of your marketing. And there you go, you have it. So what are their struggles and symptoms? Figure out their point A. Where are they right now? Where do they want to get to? So what are their goals and desires? Really get specific on this. Create a list of both. How can you get them from point A to point B? So what is the bridge? How are you going to help them with that journey? And then how will they feel? What will they experience after this transformation? Just think about those. That just gives you a starting off point for your messaging, and it will help so much for you to connect to the right people. And so here we are. I'm not sure why you're here today. Maybe you're frustrated that you can't seem to wrap your head around the business side of things because really no one taught us this stuff. It could be that you're frozen with stress, overwhelm, doubt, or fear and not living out your passion and purpose because of it. Maybe you've seen other wellness business owners have the success that you desire and are determined to figure out their secrets. And maybe you're just looking for support and guidance on your path to business badassery. And I just want to remind you that it doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be complicated. There is no magic or special sauce that doesn't apply to you. That level of income that you desire, that impact that you want to make, that business that you want to have, and a business that complements your life is possible for you. I want you to know that. You can make more money while working less. You can create a business that's successful, impactful, and stress-free. You can help tons of people with their health and happiness without drowning in overwhelm. And you can build an empire without a degree in entrepreneurship. You can, and you will, and you don't, and you maybe shouldn't do it on your own, but you can have all of this. I promise you that. And just imagine what it is like when you step into your power and confidently go after that business that you really want. When you build a business that creates more time and flexibility and financial freedom and fulfillment in your life, when you put the right systems and processes in place that keep your business humming along, even when you take time away from your screen, when you have dream clients lining up to work with you without any icky sales tactics. I hope you guys know I am not into that stuff. I will not teach you any of that stuff. You will not be going into anyone's DMs and bugging them. That's annoying. I hate that. You will not be doing that. Effortlessly attract an engaged audience without having to spend hours a day on social media, because no one wants to do that either. You will always know the next steps to grow your business because you have a solid action plan. Overwhelm is officially a thing of the past. You will work less, play more, stress less, profit more. Just imagine what it will be like in your life, what your life will look like when you have all of that. And there's just this one thing, though, that I saw from a very young start in my business, because it happened to me too. I saw it very early on. Wellness coaches and practitioners often don't learn how to build a business while they're getting trained and certified in their specialty. So we have all this new knowledge. We have this grand idea for all these people that we can help in this business that we can have, but you haven't learned how to build the business. And you need a business to get clients and make money. So how do you expect to help the people that you want to help and have the business that you want to have when you don't know how? Like, it's such a problem that no one is talking about. And it's no secret that knowing and implementing the best marketing and business strategies, the things that we talked about today, knowing them and effectively implementing those, that's what will help your business. That is what will get you into the business of your dreams. And it's the right way, the only way to attract people into your work and help the people that you want to help. And I saw this problem and I created a solution based on exactly what I knew I needed and wanted when I started my business, and I couldn't find it. It didn't exist. So this is the Holistic Business Starter Program. It is an online business training program exclusively for wellness coaches and practitioners who want to build a business they love without the messiness and overwhelm of doing it on their own. I love it. It's just the best. We have the best time in there. It's exactly what I needed, like I said. And now I have created it and it's great. And you are someone that would be great in there if you are a nutritionist, personal trainer, health coach, therapist, yoga, Pilates instructor, mindset, life coach, energy worker, naturopath, or any other wellness enthusiast that is tired of trying to figure out the next or first step to get their business off the ground, that feels out of sync with what they really want to be doing with their business and how to make it happen, that wants their business question answered ASAP instead of spending hours scouring the internet, which is what I had to do back in the day, and is done wasting their precious time trying to DIY their business and wants the tried and tested strategies from someone who has been there and done that, and who doesn't want to spend any more time watching everyone else's business take off while they stay stuck, not taking action. Here's what we're going to do. This is just a snippet. I'm going to go over this quickly. There's so much that we will do together, but you'll see as I go through this what we talked about today, we will do together inside HBS as a group. We'll call out the fears that have been keeping you and your business stuck so you can step into your role as a successful entrepreneur from the inside out. We will map out your passion, purpose, values, and vision for your business so you know you're building a business that complements your life, not complicates it. So you are building the business that you actually want, which is super important, and not enough people are thinking about that. We're going to get crystal clear on what you truly desire for your business and build a solid plan to make that happen. You will learn how to manifest your dream business by way of your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Of course, I'm putting some woo in there for you because it's super important. We'll discover how to use the specific targeted knowledge of your dream client to create more sales and growth for your business. So we're really going to get involved in that. Sorry, I was supposed to be doing this the whole time and I forgot. Let's try that now. Develop an authentic sales and marketing approach that will feel aligned, exciting, and authentic instead of sleazy, slimy, or scammy. Like I said, I will not teach you any weird, gross, not feeling good at all sales tactics. We're going to do everything very authentically, which is super important. Establish a content platform for your business, which could be any number of things, so you can authentically connect with your dream clients on a regular basis in a way that feels good to you too. Build an active and engaged following while you grow your email list and social media channels without worrying about algorithms or annoying pop-ups. No one wants to deal with the algorithm. Learn the must-have ingredients to turn an audience member into a paying client, and nail your magnetic messaging so you always feel authentic in your connections and communication. So quickly going over what you'll get: 40 plus video lessons. That's over 5 hours of business education in all the things, the strategies, the tools, the tips, all of it. So you feel confident and comfortable in your business. 10 actual strategy sessions to help you apply the framework that I have inside HBS. It's called the Flow and Grow framework. So this is how you build your business machine, the practical business strategy sessions that are also fun. Bi-weekly live coaching calls with me and all HBS members. So we all get together as a group 5 times every other week, and we just hash out anything we need to hash out. I go on tangents sometimes. I'm just going to say it right here, but I'll answer your questions. We'll do deep dives. We'll do hot seats, all that good stuff. They're super fun. We also have the famous HBS journal. I say it's famous because every single person I talk to that has gone through HBS, they're all about the journal. The journal changed their life. So you get access to that. It's this 30-page workbook that will help you with every step of your business building journey. And you also get the magnetic messaging workbook, that little thing I went over in number 7. You get the whole 29 question format to really help you understand your marketing material. It will help so much for any marketing that you do. Tons of helpful quick starts, checklists, guides, and worksheets, everything you need so you never have to feel unorganized or like you're missing a step or anything like that when you are building out your business. Mindset tool library, because, we need to stay on track. We need to stay focused and aligned and clear and energized. So we have meditations and hypnosis and all those kinds of things, journal prompts, everything that you need for your mindset. And you get access to the private community of like-minded wellness entrepreneurs, which is actually priceless, like legitimately priceless, so intense, like so valuable. It's just the best to have this group of people doing something that you are doing as well, to really bounce ideas off of and get support. And I'm always in there as well. And it's just amazing. Also priceless weekly co-working sessions with your fellow biz besties to just get some work done and bounce ideas off each other in this like very casual format, and just be a place where you can get work done on your business and have a little bit of accountability there. And all of this is for life. This is something that is not offered in a lot of business programs out there. It's like you get access for 6 months and then you're just kind of left on your own. This is forever. So as your business grows, you will need support, and you will get the support that you need from me and everyone in the group. So like I said, we have people, it's been running for 1.5 years now. They're still here. They're here today. They're in the group all the time. And it is something that will grow as you grow, which is super important. And of course, there's bonuses. Always there's bonuses. You showed up, you are here, you are doing the thing, you committed to your business. So great. And I want to reward you for that. So bonus number 1, taking the guesswork out of tech, all the tutorials, all the tools that you would need to use in your business. There's a ton of tech stuff. And honestly, that keeps a lot of people stuck, is trying to learn all the behind the scenes stuff. I have done it for you. And I will show you step by step how in these video tutorials. There's a whole library for you no matter what you need. Like Tony said, the bonus vault material is insanely valuable on its own. We have the complete 30-day plan library. I love this. Every month you can go into this library. I'll remind you that it's there. You'll go into this library and you'll pick what you want to accomplish that month and just go through the steps to make it happen. I say step by step, every single thing that you need to do to make that goal a reality by the end of the month in the 30 days. And you will know exactly what to do. You'll know exactly how to do it. And you will have no reason to not get it done. And look at that. You're making huge strides in your business in the process. As Sheridan says, the time Shawn spent with us and how to set everything up saved me months and months of trial and error. It's amazing. And just for you, for being at this workshop for the next 24 hours only, because now you know how important your money mindset is to your business. I have the Become a Money Magnet 7-day money mindset coaching experience. It is awesome. It is amazing. It is quick. It just works. And it will shift your money mindset from that lack and scarcity to the abundance and financial success that you desire quickly. So that is what we will do. It is a little coaching experience. We'll all do it together as a group, and it's really super fun. As Charisma says, these money mindset tools have changed my life. So real talk quickly, your options here are to do this on your own or to get help. And I will tell you from experience that trying to DIY your business growth is expensive. The wrong structure, the wrong strategy, the mistakes, the blunders, the bad marketing is going to cost you thousands of dollars while you make zero progress in your business. I have been there. I say this from experience. Time is money. And so you are spending hours and hours of valuable time trying to figure this out on your own. And you could otherwise be spending that time making a solid income while you help people. There are people out there right now that need your help, and you spinning your wheels trying to get your business off the ground. They're still waiting for you to get your business off the ground so they can get your help. But instead, you could be making income, helping these people, having this business that you love. And so this is your chance to learn a streamlined business growth strategy from someone who truly gets your situation, what you do, what you want to do, that business that you want to have. And it will take a fraction of the time that it would take to do it on your own. I can promise you that. And so you will be running a successful, impactful, profitable business in no time. So let's get started. Let's do it. Here are your options. I have 2 options for you. Do it yourself and coaching and community. Now you can see $4,000 of value. I have a price at $797 and $9,000 value, price at $1,797. But because you are here right now and you are part of this awesome little free workshop I'm doing, I'm giving you something even better. Right now, you can get started for $497, the do-it-yourself program, for $997 for the coaching and community. This price is limited. Spots are limited. Doors are going to close as soon as the spots are filled because this is a big deal. And so I want you to take advantage if this is something that you want to get started on, and I want to make it accessible to as many people as possible. So let's talk about the difference between the two. In the do-it-yourself, you get all the course materials, everything I just said, minus the bi-weekly coaching calls. So the live coaching experience, the private online community, and the weekly co-working session. So it's a do it yourself. For some, there's nothing wrong if that is who you are. That's the kind of person you are. You just want to go through and do it yourself and get all the information and apply it to your business, and you don't need that extra support. Awesome. That's totally cool. The coaching and community, you get all of that. You get the private online community, you get the weekly coaching bi-weekly coaching sessions, and you get the co-working sessions as well. It's up to you, whatever works best for you. And I want you to know one last thing. You literally have nothing to lose. If you go through HBS in its entirety and it doesn't work for you, you don't make your money back in 6 months, I will refund you. No questions asked. I am that confident in this program. I know how it can work. I know how important it is for you and your business. And if it doesn't work for you, I don't want you to pay for it. So you will get your money back. I promise. You literally have nothing to lose. A few last little snippets from some HBS members. This program is fantastic. The best money I spent this year. It was exactly what I needed and when I needed it. It taps into the missing link for many of us entrepreneurs in the wellness world, actually probably the business world at large. HBS changed my life. This is from Angie. I am still in awe that I have my own podcast and I'm launching my paid offer next week. None of this would have happened without the guidance and direction of HBS. Maggie, I've grown so much just in a couple months with Shawn's guidance and support. Best investment I could have made. And I would recommend this program to anyone in my shoes. And so let's recap quickly. Lifetime access doesn't happen often. You are going to have lifetime business support when you say yes today. You're going to have ongoing support and guidance as your business grows. 2 founding member bonuses, the video tutorials and the 30-day plans. 1 workshop only bonus, which is the money mindset coaching program. Super, super special program. 40% off pricing right now. 4 days only. 4 days only. 40% off. Don't forget that. DIY and group coaching options so you can pick whatever works best for you, and a no risk guarantee. So I would just love to invite you all in. I think it's going to be an amazing time. It's going to be an amazing group. You will love the group of people that you are coming into. They are the best people on the planet, and we have so much fun together. So right now, if you're on the fence, you might be thinking, I'm not ready. This is what I hear all the time. And I understand very much where that is coming from. But the truth is that you're never going to feel ready. Like there's so many instances in life that you just don't feel ready for. And one of them is to invest in yourself and your business growth. Waiting to be ready takes a long time. And in that time, you could already be helping the people that you're meant to help and making the money that you deserve to make. So where do you want to be in the next 3 months, 6 months, year? Trying to struggle and trying to say you're not ready and trying to just put it off, or actually doing the thing? Because waiting to be ready takes a long time. Or you might be saying, my business isn't making any money yet. I can't invest in growing it. And this is one of those things I totally understand, but it's a very backwards way of thinking, because your business isn't making any money because you don't have the training strategy and know-how to make money. So it's one of those things where the investment leads to the desired result. And you have to know that that exchange is happening when you invest in your business. Investing in your business will grow your business and will help you make 10 to 100 times probably more money than that initial investment. And lastly, you might be saying, I don't have time to work on my business, because who really has time to do anything these days? But this is why I created the Holistic Business Starter, because it takes so much time to figure this out on your own. And I do not want you to do that. That is time wasted. And time is way more valuable than money. Time is a finite resource. Money is not. Money is all around us. Money is in circulation all the time. Time is finite. It is gone. When it's gone, it's gone. So that's why I created Holistic Business Starter, because it will solve that problem of you not having time. Because wouldn't you have more time if you had a successful business up and running that creates more time, that gives you back time? Of course. Yeah. So think about it that way. Think about your future and what you really want to come out of that. All right, friends, here's what you can do to get started. ShawnMynar.com/business. Super easy. I'll even type it into the chat. We can get started, and it's open enrollment right now until Thursday. So what questions do we have about anything that I talked about, anything that you didn't get clarity on, anything you want me to go over, or anything about HBS? I'm going to type see if that works. Type that in there and you can go ahead and get started. Pick the one that works for you. Let's see, we'll go up here. What hours of days, times are the group coaching sessions offered? Jen has the same questions. So Maggie answered, I purposely make them all different days of the week, all different times of the day, so that people have a chance to attend at least a few. And so and there's people in other parts of the world too. So depending on time zones and stuff like that, everyone has a chance to join. And there are always replays for those that you can't attend live. And the cool thing is that while there's 5 in this round, once you are a member, you are always a member. So you can always attend all the live Q&A calls and coaching calls. And I do them sporadically all the time. It's like, I just do them. So the people that have been in the group since last September have come to many coaching calls at this point. So you will always have plenty of opportunities to attend live. You are not restricted to just the 5 I'm offering coming up. And then like Nikki says, she loves the replays because sometimes I watch them more than once. I will say that the replays are really powerful. Like I think that it's hard to grasp. I always watch replays of anything I'm doing too, because you can stop, you can pause, you can go back, you can watch it slower, you can watch it faster and on your own kind of schedule, because there's just snippets that you don't get live. There's things that you're like, oh, I didn't even realize she said that. So being sure to have the replays and watch them, even if you went to the live, is so important. Jen, how is it different than SPL? So most people actually in Holistic Business Starter are also in Signature Program Lab, and they are very different. Holistic Business Starter is getting everything set up, getting the entire foundation of your business built so that when you have a signature program, you already have all the systems in place, you have the processes, you have the audience, you have everything on the back end set up so that you can sell effectively your signature program. So the signature program is like the icing on the cake of Holistic Business Starter. So the combination of the two, and I think everyone here would agree, the combination of the two is gold if you want a signature program in your business. Thanks, Maggie, for providing the clickable link. Yes, Andrea says, we always come back to the calls. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. This always happens. So the calls, like I said, are available to you. What day time is the actual workshop offered and how often? I don't know exactly what that means. There are no workshops. It's just the coaching calls. Yeah, Maggie, how many calls have I come to? Like 30 or more. Yeah, so Maggie says, I'm in both. I would recommend doing HBS before SPL. I agree with that. And Nikki agrees with that. HBS made SPL make more sense. For everyone that doesn't know, I have another program called Signature Program Lab that helps you build your signature program out. So your group coaching program. But yes, they very much coincide together. It's like I said, foundation. And then, oh, now I have this amazing thing to offer. Jen, yeah, I would potentially agree with that. I'm in SPL, but I think the missing piece I need is HBS. If you don't have a really solid audience building machine in your business to where you're building audience, you're building know, like, and trust, you have people coming into your world and getting to know you so that when you have this signature program to offer people, they're ready to buy, then HBS is the missing link to that. Danae, are there payment plan options for the discounted rates? Yes, good question. There is. That will be coming out via email. There is a 6-month payment plan for the full coaching and community. That will be $199. So you can get started for $199 and then pay $199 for 5 months after that. So 6 months at $199. So that will be coming out tomorrow. I'll share the information to get that. So be on the lookout for that, Danae. And we can do that. Yeah, you're welcome. Anybody else? Any other questions about anything we covered today? Anything you want to go over? So fun. As you can see, my biggest situation is like, can I fit all this in an hour? That's like constantly my thing. It's always a question. Nobody ever knows, but I think I did okay. I feel good about it. If you have any questions as the week progresses, as I mentioned, the doors close on Thursday. So you have 3.5 days to make your decision and to get started. We have a welcome call next week. So everyone who picks out the coaching community option will be on a welcome call to go over what to expect and what we'll do together and just get to know each other. It'll be really awesome and super fun. And thanks, guys. Thank you all so much for being here. Yeah, super fun. I love to do them as well. So I'm glad you all showed up. Again, any questions, let me know over the week. You can just reply to any of the emails that I send you and we can chat it out. Make sure it's the right fit for you. I want to make sure that it's a good fit for everybody and it's a good decision for you and your business. Thank you all so much for being here. Keep me posted. Let me know if you have any questions. I will be sharing the replay here in just a little bit. So be on the lookout for that too. In case I talk too fast, you can slow it down and we will be in touch. All right. Take care, everyone. Have a good day. Bye-bye. If you're like most of my clients, you followed your passion for health, got your certifications, did the trainings, and now you're excited to have your very own thriving, impactful wellness business. But how do you actually do that? It's a common position to be in, especially in the wellness space, because no one teaches you this whole business thing along the way. This trend is exactly why I'm here, a passionate nutritionist turned business coach for wellness professionals, because I'm done seeing wellness practitioners continue to play small in their business simply because they don't know the right steps to take. If you're like most wellness pros out there with a dream to start their own impactful, freedom-filled business, you've probably spent hours trying to build your website, figure out what the heck to post on social media, and taking all the courses to try to get confident in what you're doing. Or maybe just the thought of all that sends you into a puddle of stress and overwhelm. Good news, you don't need a perfect website, a killer Instagram strategy, or to be an expert to have an impactful and successful business. What you do need is a plan. The Wellness Business Blueprint is the jumpstart you need to plan, prepare, and execute on your passion for helping others without that sinking feeling of overwhelm. Because this isn't like the other stuffy, boring business plans out there. The Wellness Business Blueprint is centered around you. What feels good to you? What's right for your business, your dreams, and your lifestyle? What keeps you in alignment and your energy flowing? What allows you to stay sane and stress-free and excited in your business? Because building your dream wellness business starts with a plan that works for you. This free 15-page printable workbook will take you through my signature Flow and Grow business framework so you can create your own business vision while gaining clarity, structure, and a solid plan to move forward. Download it today and get started on your business blueprint. Head to ShawnMynar.com/WBB. That stands for Wellness Business Blueprint, and get started building your dream wellness business today. Again, that's ShawnMynar.com/WBB.